get 100 and get 120 and get us over the line. But look, today it wasn't meant to be.
Since you mentioned that 94 and you guys were going great guns, will you reflect and say Jonny Bairstow was batting really well, I could have taken the team home and we would have won the series? Is that something which you might think about?
Look, it is, but at the same time, it was off 60 balls as well, so if you keep going there for another 2 or 3 overs, all of a sudden the game is even further in front than what we should have been.
Didn't have the best of Test series, but it takes a lot of mental strength to come back, whatever format it be, to score the way you did in the other formats.
Yeah, obviously we know how difficult it is over in India. I wasn't the only one not to scored a lot of runs in the Test series, but like you say, to come back and strike the white ball in 2 different roles was really pleasing for myself. And like Sammy mentioned, to now going into the IPL, it's to have a lot of confidence and hopefully lead on from there.
You've been batting outside the crease when Bhuvneshwar Kumar has bowled, and today he brought the keeper up. What did that make you do?
To be really honest with you, obviously we don't prove his skills. I think going outside off stump is a better way of counteracting that. I think if he's bowling in swing, then it's got to hit you pretty much perfectly inside in line to then go forward. And we've had a bit of a conversation about it, and obviously we played together at Sunrisers. So no, I'll be facing him in the nets plenty more. Don't worry about that.
About the late order hitting from Sam Curran and the way he batted, what were your guys' thoughts there?
Yeah, it was special. It was special, wasn't it? I mean, to show the maturity that he did, to take the game so deep, and then obviously you mentioned about the hitting was really special. But I'm sure he'll be as good as anyone because he's played out of his skin there, and we know the quality and talent that Sammy has, and everyone up there had an immense amount of belief that he was going to get over the line. But obviously credit to Natu for nailing his Yorkers in that last over.
He's one more guy who you will be playing with. Did he actually send a message through the dugout that this is exactly what he's going to try, because it was Sam was going to be facing him?
I think everyone knows what Natu does at the death. It's a case of him executing it so well, isn't it? And yeah, like I said, fair play to him, because if he was to miss, then there's not many people that I'd rather at the crease than Sam Curran, especially on 90 not out to put it to the short boundary. And I think that Sammy timed it perfectly, because targeting that short boundary at the end, which is one of his strengths, was fantastic batting.
Well done on the man of the series. Cheers. And see you soon in the IPL.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Thank you, Jonny. Jonny Bairstow, the man of the series in this Paytm series. Now it's time for the winning captain, Virat Kohli. Virat, I know as a captain it's a tough task, and as a captain you've got lots of grey hair. What about the match today?
Yeah, look, as I mentioned, when the top 2 teams battle against each other, you're going to get very exciting games, and that was the case again tonight, and we knew it's going to be a tough game. England's not going to throw in the towel at any stage, and that's exactly what we saw in the end. I think Sam played a really good innings to keep them in the hunt, but I think our bowlers kept taking wickets at the right periods during the second innings, and made sure that we put enough pressure on them, and eventually got into a situation where they had to get across the line. Before that, it was the other way around, where we had to finish the game. So the mindset shifted very quickly in the last couple of overs, and I think Hardik and Natu were brilliant to finish it off.
You're always a very expressive captain. You wear your emotions on your sleeve. With those catches and the way the fielding was happening, was it disappointing for you, because you set very high standards?
Yeah, look, it's most disappointing for the guy who drops the catch. It's a thing to understand that everyone wants to do the best out there on the field. As much as you get disappointed, you accept that this is a part of cricket. Catches do get put down. Sometimes they cost you, sometimes they don't. But I don't think as individuals anyone's putting less effort on the field. There's no lack of intent. So that's all you want as a captain. I think our body language was outstanding tonight, and we put the opposition under pressure through the innings, and eventually ended up crossing the line, which is the most important thing.
Bhuvneshwar Kumar up top for you. He's always been a bank. But Shardul Thakur, he's coming out as this new person to go to as a captain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm quite surprised that he wasn't the man of the match today. To be honest, 4 wickets for 65 odd in 10 overs and picking up and scoring 30 off 20 balls. And Bhuvi, again, a big contender for man of the series as well. You know, picking up 6 wickets at an economy of under 6 on these kind of pitches. For me, it's a no-brainer. And I think these two guys were the difference. So yeah, I think they were outstanding, and a lot of credit goes to them for the series win.
Any takeaways apart from these two from this series and the entire series per se? Anyone whom you have handed a debut who's come in has done really well.
Well, Prasidh was very impressive. Krunal was very impressive in his first game. But I think the most pleasing thing was the depth of our batting. Even though we lost a couple of wickets early or through the middle overs, we still ended up getting big scores, which is a great sign for Indian cricket. And if the top three can contribute like they have in the past, get a big 100, then we'll probably get to those 370s and 380s pretty soon as well. So very exciting times ahead for us.
Yeah, it's about holding composure, isn't it, in nerve-wracking moments. And we mentioned that at the toss as well, the tenacity. I think that is something which has stood out every time India has been pushed back.
Yes, it has. It's been an amazing season for us, and we wanted to finish on a high. This tour has been especially sweet and pleasing because we won every series, and that's something that you want to do against a top team in the world. So we take away a lot from this season, go into the IPL again, an opportunity to play some expressive cricket, enjoy a couple of months, and then back again on the road with this group of amazing guys. And it's been an amazing season and great way to finish it off.
Obviously, you go into another bubble, which is the IPL bubble, but a bit of a respite for the support staff who take a break now.
Yeah, it is. And as I said in a couple of days ago as well, scheduling is something that needs to be looked at in future, because playing in bubbles for so long, 2-3 months, is going to be very, very difficult going forward, and you can't expect everyone to be at the same level of mental strength, and sometimes you do get cooked and you do feel like a bit of a change. So I'm sure that things will be discussed and things will change in the future as well. But a different tournament, so it brings in fresh challenges now heading into the IPL.
Really well done again, Virat. It's been an exceptional series, an extraordinary series. You may please go and collect the trophy.
Thank you.
And also, just pose with the team. An outstanding effort from the team, from the Indian captain. Really well done. Yeah, it's been an outstanding series for India. And that concludes the presentation.
चैंपियंस टीम में इंडिया पहले टेस्ट सीरीज, उसके बाद T20I और अब ODI